This is the new grouping of anti-TB drugs. We should spend a few seconds on it. For DRTB classification, there are mainly three groups. Group A, the most important, it consists levofloxacin, moxifloxacin, bedaquiline, and linezolid. For DRTB regimen, all of the group A drugs, one of the quinolones and other two, all three group A drugs should be used wherever feasible. Group B, two drugs, clofazimine, then cycloserine or terizidone. And group C, ethambutol, delamanid, pyrazinamide, and the other lower down drugs, amikacin, imipenem cilastatin, lithionamide, prothionamide, PAS. Bedaquiline and delamanid are the two newer drugs that has been added in the armamentarium of our fight against tuberculosis. This is the regimen for H. monopoly resistance. There is no IPCP differentiation. 6 or 9 months regimen with 4 drugs, just HRZD DSTB regimen. As INH is resistance, you take out H and incorporate levofloxacin. The regime, levofloxacin, rifampicin, ethambutol, pyrazinamide for 6 to 9 months. No separate IPCP. Treatment algorithm, MDR or RRTB, I have already discussed. RR detected. If no additional drug resistance, we can go for shorter all oral. If additional drug resistance, we should go for all oral longer. This is the shorter oral DRTB regimen containing bedaquiline, 4 to 6 months of IP with bedaquiline, levofloxacin, clofazimine, pyrazinamide, ethambutol, high dose INH and ethionamide, and 5 months CP with levofloxacin, clofazimine, pyrazinamide, ethambutol. Whom should be put on shorter oral? There should be no additional drug resistance, only RR. If there is resistance to INH, it should be either in CAT-G or in INHA, not both, and no additional drug resistance. Another exclusion criteria is there. If there is bilateral cavitary disease or extensive disease, we should not go for shorter treatment, we should go for all oral longer. So these are the DST based and the severity based exclusion criteria of which I have already mentioned. And this is all oral longer MDR or XDR-TB regimen containing bedaquiline for MDR RR-TB with additional drug resistance or who are not suitable for shorter. This is a 18 to 20 months regime consisting of levofloxacin, bedaquiline, but bedaquiline will be stopped at 6 months. Linezolid, clofazimine, and cycloserine. Follow-up has been added, especially long-term follow-up, which has been important. After completion of treatment, patient should be follow-up for at least 24 months to detect early relapse. TPT or tuberculosis preventive therapy has been given due importance. After ruling out active TB, we should start TPT, and who are the target population? Previously, TPT was offered to only contacts of pulmonary tuberculosis patients who are microbiologically confirmed and who are less than 5 years of age, children. But here the scope has been extended to people living with HIV, adult and children above 12 months, household contacts below 5 years, household contacts of 5 years and above who are in contact with a drug sensitive TB, individuals who are on immunosuppressive therapy and having silicosis or anti-TNF treatment like this. And there are several regimes also. One is, we already know 6 months INH. But another regimen has been proposed, as Dr. Shah has already mentioned, 3 months therapy with weekly INH and rifampicin. For DRTB also, there has been a proposition. It has not been implemented yet. There are 2 regimes has been proposed for contacts of DRTB. For only RRTB but INH sensitive, these should be treated with levofloxacin for 6 months, and for RSTB, INH monoresistant, they can be given 4 months rifampicin TPT. This is a proposal, but still now not started and incorporated in our guideline. There are several contraindications. We should Rule out active TB, active or chronic hepatitis, concurrent use of other hepatotoxic drugs, regular alcoholics, pregnancy or previous, but pregnancy and previous history of TB are not contraindication. So TPT has been highlighted. What are the additional initiatives? Active case finding. This has been periodically inside the program. There is scope for active case finding to find out the cases which are looming at large and not coming to healthcare facilities. DDR, NDR, TB site and Center of Excellences have been set up to deal with the complicated cases. Difficult to treat TB clinics in each state have been set up to discuss the difficult drug resistant cases and solve those. With this, I would stop here with a word of caution that we hope to achieve our goal, but we have miles to go before we sleep. And we need cooperation from everybody of us, public sector, private sector, the government commitment to achieve this daunting task in this short time. So thank you all.